to get started. I think the camera's a bit off position. Let's see if we can tweak that. Oh, you tilting. That's better, I think. Okay, so we need to get this up here. Hello, cooler. The cooler. The cooler. How you doing, cooler? Okay, so I've got things here. I think we'll have to reverse these. Okay. I'm concerned about these death animations because he's made them twice the height. So probably either we can make all of them the same height, that's just a waste of space, or I'll need to move his white position when he dies, which would be a pain, but it's possible. So I'm going to create the basic Duke NPC. I'm going to have two versions of him, one as an NPC and one of them as a combatant. I believe we probably have a Duke already. Academy Duke, Academy Outside Duke. I don't know, I don't think I'm going to use them. I'm going to create a new version. Call him Duke NPC. And then I'll be able to send commands to him to do different stuff. Tim, thank you very much for the raid. I'm glad I got a chance to get started. Tim, welcome. Fletcher, good to see you as always. Midnight Rhino. not many of us here. I'm gonna defend on my own. Hey Tim, how was your stream? Thank you very much for the raid again. Hey Ice Bloke. I'm doing good, how are you? Let me show you, in case anyone's new, let me show you the game, what we're working on. I just closed it. That's a great start. Midnight Rhino, thank you very much for the bits. Don't know why that didn't make a sound, but I have noticed you. Thank you very much. Tim's stream was full of race conditions. Don't know what that means. Stream is great. Have you seen the teaser of Turbo Boom? No, I have not. I would like to. I would like to. Meanwhile, well, Tim links that. This is what we're working on. It's an audience with the king, and you can see all the loot he's got. Just out of reach, right there. Wait for it. Tim makes racing games, and you're dev. I know he makes racing games. I do know this. Let's get this. Oh, I like the logo. Oh, let me pause the music. Race condition and dev theory. I think you stumbled upon something I'm unfamiliar with. Let me race condition. Is the behavior of an electronic software or other system where the output is dependent on the sequence or timing of other uncontrollable events. It becomes a bug when events do not happen in the order the programmer intended. Oh yes, I am familiar with that. That has happened to me once or twice. Sheik Soda was on fire today. Turbo Boom things on fire. Yeah, I can see that. The puns went on for an hour. I am very much pro puns. Right, let's check this out. I'm excited. It's pretty quiet, so apologies for that. That looks awesome. Did you make the trailer yourself? Ah, there you go. That answered it. TS Just, good job on the trailer. That looks really, really good. That's come such a long way. Good job. Good job to you, Tim, on the game, and good job, TS Just, on the trailer. That was really cool. That's good. Thanks, Fletcher. That was awesome. Not all of those angles are in the game. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna make a trailer soon, and I am kind of dreading it. Because I'm not a video editor person. What was I doing? Oh yeah, setting up the Duke NPC. I recommend getting TS Just to do it. Well, it's crossed my mind now. Does TS Just do that like as a job, or are they just super talented, or what? Did you capture the footage, or did TS Just do it? Yes. He did. I made some in-game tools that allowed some of the capture stuff though. That's cool. Yeah, I've got some trailer functionality already in. It's not super advanced, but I do have it. I have, of course, you can disable debug. I have disable menu. I have mega zoom and like switching zoom levels. I have, what's that? That's just resetting everything. I have flick through characters. So a couple of tools that might be useful. So I think I could implement slow-mo as well, / speeding up. He's Justice programming, but is talented with Video Prod too. He's done several video things for Tim over the years. That's cool. I've learned a lot doing my own trailers and videos and stuff, but I'm still miles away from being good, I think. I did a thing I'm pretty happy with, but I went like a bit over the top trying to have different effects and stuff, but it was like, I will say it was just practice trying to use things like zoom and movement and stuff. I'll just show you where that is. That would be trailer, tiny trailer. This one. So it's a bit over the top, I think, but I was just trying to see if I could do anything. It's like pacing is one of the hardest things to do. Like grabbing attention and keeping it, and having it make sense. It's pretty tricky. I don't think this is terrible, but it's still not like good. Oh yeah, the talented. Yeah, don't say the T word. Tim met me from Legendary and has failed to get rid of me. I'm sure he's not trying to get rid of you. But yeah, no, it does take a lot of work, and I will concede to Tim that I have improved my skill a lot with practice. Better than my Archer trailer for sure. Well, I mean, that's already way better than my trailer for Fates of War that's still up on the Steam page. So I'm quite desperate to make a new one. But I'm trying to put in all the sound effects and stuff, because it feels a bit empty when you don't have sound effects. So that's kind of done, and I've placed all the enemies in the game and stuff. So we're getting to the point where it's time to do the trailer. On the other hand, I'm also quite keen to get the beta of the game done. So it's like a matter of priorities. I suppose the trailer would, if I did it, it would only take like a week to do, but that's a week of a delay on the beta, so I don't really know. I haven't really decided what to prioritize yet. Let's check out the NPC scripts. I think there must be, in the message handling thing, there must be something about orientation and stuff, yeah. Hi Rain, thank you very much for the follow. Appreciate it. Alright, Midnight Rhino, see you later. Thanks for the bits. Hope you have a good day. How does it force orientation? He's not going to do that, I don't think. Orient player and then set orientation. So anyway. We'll need some more sophisticated animations, I think. Animation controller, right. Yeah. Okay, so he's going to warp in. So we need some messages for that. So we've got warp in, warp out, cast magic once, cast magic loop, maybe? Maybe we should have that in the attack. So we've got that frame and then that frame. I wonder what that looks like if we loop it. Probably weird. Yeah, because that's just sitting there. I'll ask for that. Hey, Bite Man, how you doing? Good to see you. So that's actually quite complicated. Because he raises his arms, which is annoying, because that means we need a pre version. Good, just relaxing and doing art, that sounds awesome. I blame you for this, even though I searched the song, but now I'm now singing along to Out of Reach. You did this to yourself, Fletcher. You did this to yourself. Local. Okay. Still blaming me, that's fine. Next song is Put Your Records On. I don't remember what that is. Who made it? Corinne Bailey Rae. No, I don't recognize that song. I've got everything really low. No, I've never heard that. Oh no, I have. I'm lying. I have heard that, I think. Okie dokie. Do an action. It's one of those songs you know but never know the artist or name until you specifically search for it. Yeah, I feel you. Current activity. How are we setting the animations? Self-walking animations. I'm gonna call this do activity. Because that's stupid. Crass, thank you very much for the raid. Crass army has arrived. I will surrender my pockets, but they're empty. How you doing, Crass? How was your stream? It's a raid, be afraid. I'm always afraid, so joke's on you. Let me show you quickly what we're working on, in case there's anyone new. I don't think I used my Tim shout out, so I'm gonna do that as well. Stream was great, new build out for Battalia and a lot of progress on Nightfell. Awesome. You're just flying. Fletchmeister, I love that. So we're working on this bit here where you have an audience with a king, and depending on how you do, you get access to his treasure trove here. Pro tip, if you do, that's a bad thing. Hello, what engine are you using? Hey Dalek, I'm using something called Default. I have at least 50 nicknames for the Fletchster. My preferred one is Fletcherino. If you haven't got that one already, I will allow you to steal it. I'm trying to work on this guy, the Duke, but it's a bit complicated, so. He has at least 100 for himself anyway. I do like Fletcherino. It's good, isn't it? Sir Fletcherton. Big F. What I don't understand. So, okay, so I'm working on the Duke. I'm trying to set up some specific animations for him, but it refers to self-walking animations here. Where? No definition found. Handle dialogue. Initialize walking. There you go. Oh, so I guess it's done that already. So that should mean we've got I personally call myself F-Dog because I'm so hip with the kids. In it, bruv, fam. Blood. That can't go here as well because it has to be in the init function. I don't think we have access to the self scope here. Maybe we do. You're so boring. Hello to you too, Bez. Does that work or does it cause problems? Die, teleport in, teleport out. Okay. Doop. I hate it that it unselects things. That is the worst. You're the worst. Actually, we don't need to do that even. That was silly. Because it's not directional, that's why. Okay, so we've got these. Had fun in the best country in the world. Yeah, I like living in Scotland. It's cool. in, teleport out, die. Then just stay there. Would if I could, they might kick me out soon. Okay. Let's look up the timer. So this used to be an extension, but I think they've incorporated it into the actual default engine. I just want to see what it does, basically. So create a timer. So timer, delete. That's a timer. And returns a unique handle. You may create more timers from inside a timer callback. Using a delay 0 will result in a timer that triggers at the next frame just before a script update functions. Oh, okay. If you want the timer that triggers on each frame, set delay to 0.0f and repeat to true. Timers created within the script will automatically die when the script is deleted. So dramatic, it will die. Callback, timer callback. Self, handle, and time elapsed. Okay. Wait, what? I don't understand. Examples, manuals. Do we have a manual for timer? Don't know if we do. So timer. Okay. All right. Okay. So we defined function. We'll do local function timer test with no arguments. Print timer, and we want it self. God damn, you fine. A-Knight, thank you very much. 17 months. It's just unbelievable. Can't believe it. How you doing, A-Knight? Did that heal you, or oh yeah, because you're not the stream boss. Maybe you are now. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. So A-Knight, I'm sorry you didn't get your overkill. I don't know what happened with Streamlabs, but it just didn't seem to register. God damn. But at least finally you are the actual stream boss. I should be with like 250,000 points. I know there's nothing I can do. I've looked at the settings or something. I can never set the stream boss, if you know what I mean. It just, for some reason, didn't register the big old nasty donation. Which sucks, but the only thing I can do is reset it, but then that sets me as the stream boss, so no worries. I know, but it's annoying. Gotta write your own? No. That sounds crazy. How you doing, A-Knight? It's good to see you. Who is this imposter? Excuse me. We want the real Fletcher back. I had to check there if that was if it was an imposter, but I think that's the real Fletcher. Delay, repeat, callback. Callback gives self, handle, and time elapsed. Self, handle, time elapsed. Okay. It's never been called, that's fine. Yes, he's changed his name. He changes his name all the time. Although you've had this now for some time. Timer.delay. Delay 1 second, repeat false, callback is timer test. No, it's always been like this. Okay, let's try that. So this should trigger after a second and we'll see what we get. Timer nil. Okay. Maybe we do need to define those things. Self, handle, time elapsed. It makes sense. That's why it's good to have an example. So you don't have to have those things, but. Hello, living legends. Hello, Ramahi. It's good to finally get the recognition I deserve. Timer. Callback is script. What? Did I miss a parameter? Timer.delay. Delay. Where's the handle? Do you go to gym because you look muscular? I've been in a gym. Print the handle. So we don't get an ability to set a string for what kind of delay it is. I'm not too sure about that. His top right here is all muscle. There's some brain as well, a little bit. I don't understand 3.19. Oh, because the frame took a long time. That's fine. I can deal with that. That means that he is the muscle. Don't think I've ever intimidated anyone like muscle should do. That would be an interesting experience. Handle, self-handle, time lapsed. Will you choose Unity 3D over 6,654 hot girls? I need over 9,000. I wouldn't choose Unity over one hot girl. I'm sure we'll find you someone, Fletcher. Don't you worry.
Thank you for being a true brat.
Thanks for the follow. You're probably my biggest fan. Self-handle time-lapsed. Oh wait, are we printing? That's... why is it 0? Is that... oh, is that just the... I shouldn't be printing self. If I do one that's like 5... it's like 5, 7, and 10. Or are they just gonna be integers? You'll lose muscle if you hit 6 more than 6,000. Is it just me, or is it the fact that every single message ends in this is like so creepy? I already have. She costs around £6,000. Trying to figure out what you're referring to. Is that a car? Is that a dog? Cat? I mean, so wait, you're saying I would be fine with 6,000? Is that the sweet spot? Right, so we should trigger 3 timers here. Yeah, it's just integers. That's weird. I would like to set the... I'll give you a clues. It is a female. It just isn't human, or animal, or living, or dead. Is it a boat? I'm learning Unity to get rich so I can buy a jet and can take 20 girls inside of it each day and can enjoy with them in the sky. I think you might have to find a better path for that, son. Or a vehicle. I like this riddle. It's a female. It just isn't human or animal or living or dead or a vehicle. Is it a machine? Ah, you're missing a middle frame there when it raised the arms. Hey, Genos. Am I missing it, or I think it's just not been made, if you know what I mean? To make it look better. Yeah, okay, I get what you mean. Well, maybe. Mother Earth. I don't think Mother Earth costs £6,000 a night. I would have invested if so. Yeah, you might be right, Genos. We're gonna implement. I'm actually gonna be working on the Duke pretty soon, so we'll see. That's Kat's phone. I'm just gonna see if she wants to answer it. I'll be right back.
Thank you for being a true brat.
She did not want to answer because she is having a snooze. I miss you and Kat online together. It was fun when we were streaming, yeah. I don't believe there are machine parts. What? This is so confusing. 6,000 pounds. It is a female. It just isn't human or animal or living or dead. Is it a painting? Or a sculpture? Is it art in any way? No, it isn't art, and you can do most girlfriend things with it, apart from talk to it or take it outside, because that would be weird. Immediately I was like, oh, a waifu pillow, but that's not going to be 6,000 pounds. It isn't art. No, you can't talk to it. Or at least it won't respond, right? I presume that's what Fletcher means. I mean, you can talk to it, but it doesn't talk back. I was gonna make a joke there, but it's probably too spicy. No way do you have a sex doll. I was asking those. I was like guessing normal stuff. I don't believe you actually have a sex doll though. No, I don't, because they're 6k. Alright, so you're saving up, I see. Does it return the handle? Okay. I think I already have messed it up. I should have said I already have one in mind or something like that. That's okay. I enjoyed the hunt. It was fun. Anyway, back to programming. Yeah, we gotta earn our sex dolls, right? Okay, so if we have a it returns the handle, right? Timer return. If it does, then I understand that I'd have to like extend it basically if I wanted to. Yeah, okay, so it returns the handle. So I could use that if I wanted for something. So it would be like a lookup table of what the timers are. Local function, complete activity. How long does it take to die? Good question. print activity message dots activity. Timer delay. Just the time, repeat false, complete activity. Self.orientation is equal to message dot. Can we do that? I think we should be able to do that. We'll see. It's not very elegant. Activity completed. Alright, so we just need to place him in. We'll put him in the MISC. So are you at a point where you're just adding quests in now, or is there still other content left? There is probably a wee bit of content, depends on how you define it. Yes, most of the quests actually are done. Do have some to wrap up, and then the biggest parts are the beginning and the end. So I did have a beginning before, but I'm gonna have to rewrite it, I think, because we've changed the design of the building that it takes place in. And the story's changed a little bit, so I'm going to rework that. And then the ending needs a couple of boss fights and cinematics and that kind of stuff, so that'll take some time as well. So I'm thinking of chopping those two parts before I do the closed beta. Just to tell people, like, you know, imagine this beginning, and if you reach the end, and be like, this is the end. And the actual stuff will be in later. But yeah, it's a bit weird working on it because it's also modular. It's kind of easy to miss just how complete it is, but actually it's like pretty much done. Are you sure you want the end in closed beta? Well, I'm not going to have it. Did you mean, are you sure you don't want the end? But no, it's not going to be there because it's going to take too long to make. I want to get some testing done before we even get to that point. And I'll have something to work on in the background while waiting for results and stuff. Sorry, brain fart. That's okay. I've had one or two of those in the past. Alright, so the Duke, Spawnamir, I imagine he'll not work, so let's figure that out. How does one get in on the closed beta? It's an obscure set of criteria that are locked in my mind. Does that mean I haven't decided yet? Of course not. So something is just not closed. Here. That's not a good sign. Okay, that's fine. That was a pretty brutal error though, like, don't think I've seen it that bad. Okay, so it's the wrong property. That's fine. That means you are old. Blend color burn pixel. Right, so you are looking around like that. That's cool. So we'll say if mouse click then message post myself do action do activity. I think activity is equal to teleport in orientation southwest. Let's see what calamity this unleashes. Cat's phone again. Sorry about that. I'll just mute myself. There we go. Cat's not feeling well, so she's grabbing a nap, I believe. Hope she feels better soon. Yeah, me too. It's nothing serious, so. die. No. FPS. The pre-attack is 5 FPS for 4 frames, so that's 20. And then the post-attack is no much. To activity, teleport out. I'm not sure why. That's why. We should probably have empty frames here. So in the teleport, that's probably better. Yeah. So then when it actually completes, we can take an action and see what we want to do. If self-current activity dot teleport out, then I'm just gonna delete it. Does it 1 frame too late? Which is weird. This is just gonna make it worse though. Yeah, it's weird that it pops back in. Just some kind of timing problem, I guess, but yeah. Oops. Sure, we get like a callback when the animation plays. Else print message ID to print message. So this should capture anything that we don't have process for. So, which I think is like animation completed or something like that. No? I'm sure that's a thing. Don't think I'm making that up. So we need the reference for sprites. Messages, animation done. That's annoying. So we'd have to manufacture that. So basically teleport out is, hey Kent, it's good. Well, that should work. Once forward. Send to the sender of a play animation message. So I fixed teleport in, but that's not the one we're running. We're running teleport out, and it is in the right order. So I'm surprised we're not getting a message. Very strange. Yes, we got info. We got do activity. Activity completed. Is it because it's deleted? So something else now is interfering. It's annoying. Okay, so that didn't anything. Officially confused. Well, well, well. It's Tottery Wart. Wake up from a nap and top bra, staring at the camera. Wait, did you just have my stream open? Play animation. Oh, excuse me. I had crass open. I see. What a return. That's good. If we did this, which I don't like doing, but if we did, Had a dream where a nice chunky cat said hi and let me pet it. 10 out of 10, very pleasant. That sounds nice. If we did that, do we get our callback? It's the NPC scripts that gets the message. Play animation, play animation. I want to put a nice chunky cat in my dreams. To pet a nice. Carefully might end up getting a cat. Is that so bad? Is that finishing before the animation display? Is that it? Don't mind getting a cat. I'd like a nice chunky cat to chill at my desk with me. Okay. So let's not use the timer then. Okay, Tangent Turner. Call mine Loaf. That's a pretty cool one. How cute are those ones with the flat faces? Can they breathe? Because I'm really upset about pugs. Because they can't breathe and it makes me sad. Hey, art stuff. Cats are fine, I'm pretty sure. Okay, then you may proceed worshipping. I have 4 cats, none of them are really chonkers though. Well, dare to dream. I have 4 cats, none of them are really chunk. Oh, sorry, I read that already. Chow chows are cute. I don't know if they aren't cats, but they're so fluffy. Anyway, how's it going? It's going alright. I'm banging my head against the Duke stuff a little bit, but it's okay. I'll manage. Would you say that the Duke is taking a juice in your cornflakes? I mean, I have literally said that now because you made me read that with my mouth, so I guess so. So Kent, how are you doing? I asked that already. But I would like to know. I'm gonna call you Carl today. Cool. I'm on board. Great, thanks. Tor, answer me this question. Would you give up Unity 3D for 6,654 hot girls? What do you mean? That was what I was thinking. But it was a question posed to me earlier during the stream. In what capacity? I'm literally just quoting the question. The person then clarified and said they're learning Unity 3D because they want to get rich and buy a jet and take 20 girls into it at a time. That Adam guy on Twitch actually hates working with Unity for a 2D game, but you like it, Braj. I have used Unity for a total of like 2 days, so I wouldn't really know. Why though? I don't know. Seth. No, question, does this make it work or no? In the way I think he's implying, I'm totally a one lady kind of man. Ow. I definitely thrive at 0. Been in a very silly mood today. I mean, that seems a pretty reasonable answer, to be honest. When did you get up today? My dad drove me to McDonald's and was concerned about the price being different from normal and was like, I'm gonna look at that receipt when I get home. Did he? So I started taking the piss like, are you gonna crunch the numbers around the data? I can't believe your dad said he regrets you. I'm 100% sure he did utter bastard at some point. Nice. Right, we need to set message message.id is equal to hash pre-attack, right? Pre-attack. This is not gonna work. Hey everybody, how's the game going? Toppers, hey Big Mac Attack. Game's going well. How you doing? Good to see you. The new tip jar is great. Thanks. It's Tarts that made the GIF, and loads of people helped with the jar. Found a meme that I would like you to enjoy. Right. One day someone is going to hug you so tight that all the sharp broken pieces inside you will get pressed into your internal organs, killing you and ending your suffering. Yeah! Free tech animations. Crazy Dinosaur 1869 VN. Thank you for the follow. You seem to have fallen asleep halfway through the registration process. So that's why people hug me. I thought they cared, but really they're just trying to kill me. I knew it. I have no idea how that's gonna work. Pre-attack. Yeah, it's not gonna work. In a way, isn't killing the greatest sign of love? Well, it sounds like you guys agree with the Juke from the game then. Kind of. Wait. So that was a waste of time, great. Alright, Tart. Sign of, not sign show of. Sorry, terrible grammar. I got it. I'm the Braj interpretation service. Never mind, I can't be arsed going to get it. Lazy boy. What are you gonna get? Nosy. He's gonna get a drink, I see. What you wearing? That was a lie. I was going to look for my self-worth and you couldn't be arsed, huh? I left it in the fridge last night. Cast once. Hey Braj, I made new pixel art today. It's better quality. That's good. Although it's not going to be your weird hentai thing again, is it? I'm good. Java made hentai of himself. Stay hydrated sounds. Oh, did I make sounds? Hope this is me pouring water, right? Ah, oh, sweet. Now I don't have to actually pour water to troll tart. Crabs from Java with love. You should show Tart your self-portrait. Or do you need to pee? Should I down this and just pour more? Oh, he's going already. I don't see hentai. Thank you very much. You've destroyed yesterday's. Why would you do that? It'll be on my stream, right? Or did I not? I didn't bring it into view, maybe. That's annoying. That one sounded like peeing. Nice. Nice. Today's is kind of cool though, if I say so myself. Well, the pixel art is good. I'll tell you that much. Retire as a game dev and just become a water pouring streamer. That's some kind of new ASMR, right? I wonder if someone does that. ASMR water pouring, yeah, exactly. Easy money. Imagine getting paid to pour water. Isn't that kind of like a waiter? Only we've got to do other stuff as well. Like getting yelled at. Could be. People would tune into waiters at live streams, probably. And also you're a monster. Why? I'm trying to taking care of your kidneys. That's all. Yes, I went to the bathroom. Did you evacuate your bladder? I love how scared you are, watery tart. Hit any milestones lately? I haven't popped by in a while. I think this area in itself is kind of a milestone. This is quite a significant event in the game, talking to the king, so that's pretty big. Otherwise, not a milestone per se. The beta is going to be done in like 2 months, maybe something like that. Treasure room, yeah. Is it cursed? Who knows? Spider.
Good girl, you bet. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for you to do right there. That's it.
That guy's a bit creepy. Oh yeah, good girl. That's what I'm looking for you to do right there. I've seen that some spiders are cute. Well, that one looked cute. Was that a baby or is it just a cute spider? I don't really mind spiders. Like, if they're huge, I might get a bit worried, but I like that they keep other things in check. Come on. Why does he not orient? God damn it. I love spiders, bred tarantulas while at uni. I'm more indifferent, I think. I've never like held a tarantula or something. I'd probably be a bit nervous about it. I can't now though, because I live with someone who's scared of spooters. That's a shame. Damn, it's not a baby. That is a very cute spider then. It's just a little jumping spider. Okay, I do have a problem with jumping spider. It's not a thing I like to see connected. Okay, so they're 100% harmless. So yeah, but jumping, like sudden moves, I don't know, man. What is this? Pokemon Lo-Fi Mega Mix. I'm not feeling it. Quick Tart, what's a song that slaps? There's a big red spider the size of a thumbnail on our recycling bins this week. Chunky boy. That's pretty big, yeah. It's pretty big. It's not Australia big, but... Poecilotheria tarantulas are critically endangered and hobbyists breed them to make sure they don't go extinct. They're absolutely gorgeous. That's cool. Alright guys, I'm going to take a quick break. Meanwhile, I don't think this... It's not very fast paced, but I'll dance to it. Okay, where am I? See you in a moment. Enjoy. All right. Hope you all enjoyed that. That's what she said. Da. Is this your favorite track of VTM? It's definitely one of them, yeah. Just had a skim of the comments. Apparently the guy who made it was like a day out of jail and super depressed. That's pretty interesting. Gives me fifis. Yeah, he wrote this right after getting released from jail. Yeah, apparently the day after, and he was like the worst depression of his life and stuff like. Is there an FAQ for the engine/framework? Kind of. There is that, and then if you just scroll down below, it should say as well. Alright, let's check this out. Okay. Hey, Trollsy Poor. How you doing? Timer.delay. Thanks by the way, no worries. How you doing? I'm doing good. How are you doing? Juke. Nice. So, wishing for the sweet, sweet embrace of death. Sounds like you need a hug. How's the game going? It's going well. Thanks for asking. Finally making some progress on this bit here. I wonder if I can do a local function. Argus Tangenti. Hello. How you doing?
Thank you for being a true Brahmin.
And thank you for the follow. Let's try that again, but doing it right this time. I just hadn't updated the dialogue, so no biggie. I think it did look like it worked, so that's cool. I need to get rid of those flowers, they just don't work there. I need to do some sound effects for this. Probably for, yeah. So we need the Duke, teleport in, teleport out. Then he's got summon, and he's got like cast and ice spikes and stuff, but I think we can use other sounds for that, so that's fine. Do activity is equal to teleport out. Orientation doesn't matter. I kind of want to delay on the Duke disappearing there, maybe. Just because he's kind of half gone by the time the dialogue's going away. Alex the Barrage, I'm here to lurk for the entire duration of the stream as always. Alright, Yag, it's great to see you. Hope you're doing good. Thanks for the greeting and the lurk. Quite alright, yes. How are you? I'm doing good. I'm pleased with the progress this stream, so I'm happy about that. what are you doing today, good sir? I am working on this kind of cutscene bit where you talk to the king. You just have to say what. You can't have the dash there or something like that. Hey Ezreal, how are you doing? Good to see you. I think I'm gonna have cast. Wow, his teleport mechanic is great, man. What is the cooldown? Too low. He's gonna be a pain in the butt to fight. I love you, Colonel Sanders. A finger-licking good dating simulator. I love it already. KFC made an anime dating sim. I heard about that. They're doing some weird branding stuff. I'll allow it. Relatable company Twitters are going way too far. I know what you mean. It's so overdone. Not only does KFC clog our hearts, now they want to steal them too with their finger-licking good love. And they're adding vegan stuff for your boy, good boy KFC. Like, is that gonna be like mock chicken, or what's the script? I'm gonna head off for a bit, man. Alright, Tart, see you later. You don't go to KFC to be health conscious. That is also true. I'd give that a shot, less factory bird pumping. Clemens, thank you very much for the follow. Not sure I eat vegan food to be health conscious, to be fair. Yeah, I get what you mean, Tart. And see you later. Go to KFC to find the love of our lives. Chicken. It's chicken that we love. Hey Slater, what an entrance. If message.state and not self-dialog double. Bread. The average American, I think, eats like 900 pounds of chicken a year. Is that can't be true. Wait, how much that works? Just over believable. So, right, let me see. How much is 900 pounds? Is it 2.2 in a pound in kilos? That's 410 kilos. Per day is a kilo. Just over a kilo per day. That's too much, I think. How much is a chicken? I don't know how much a chicken is, though. I'm not American, but in America, and can confirm, said chicken stats are up to 2 pounds per day. I'll save not message dot state and self dialog toggle then. PRB, gotta meet my chicken quota. Good luck. Chicken nuggets conveyor belt straight into my mouth. That sounds hot. I mean, they may buy 2 pounds, maybe they throw away a lot. That is potentially true and sad if that's the case. Do not throw the chicken, that is true. ICE is actually the International Chicken Enforcement Agency. It's not international though, is it? 299. Oh, because we're trying to talk to him. That was what triggered this whole train of thought for me. Skating on thin, International Chicken Enforcement Agency with that comment. Pun partially intended. It's international because of immigrants, you see. They have to be educated into chicken consumption ways of America, you see. Yeah, that's, I know that's a very infected topic, shall we say, currently. Do. So that song had a hidden meaning. We've been brainwashed for decades by ICE. Big chicken. Big chicken, big life. Family Guy chicken fight sponsored by ICE. How can I make something slightly gray? Because the king has a Sprite tint, right? So how do we do that? Do we want just, I guess, less color? Does that make it black? I want gray. How do you do RGBA, reduce saturation? What's the theory? Is it gonna be tough? Yeah. Actually seems more complicated. Reduce all the colors and leave the alpha to 1. That'd probably just make them go darker. I hope I can reload the king. I should be able to. I don't usually hot reload, but this would be a time where it's useful. Yeah, that just made him go. It's not awful, but it's not exactly what we're going for. Yeah. Still don't know those shortcuts properly. Right, so what if I increase the brightness? Can I hot reload Mr. King? Might need to go harder on that just to be able to see. I can't tell if that worked. That's not doing anything. That's just really not doing anything at all. That's a bummer. It's a bit too strong, but I guess kind of in the direction we want it. Maybe I had the right idea before, it just wasn't refreshing, I guess. Because it's just going to make him super bright, I think. What if we reduce the colors? But increase the alpha. Guys, give me 2 minutes. I'll be right back. I'm back, but I'm stuck. Sorry about that. Dev tint. I want us to see it. It's even a bit too strong still. That's okay, we can tweak that down. That's right. Yeah, I think that's good. And then when we respawn, we should still be tinted because that thing should be flicked. Yeah, excellent. What does this say? I'm kind of interested in this. So for the timer. Game object with a script component implements some logic. Often that logic is dependent on some external factor. An enemy AI might react to the player being within a certain radius from the AI. A door might unlock and open as a result of player interaction, etc. etc. The update function allows you to implement complex behaviors defined as a state machine running each frame. Sometimes that is the adequate approach, but there's a cost associated with each call to update. Unless you really need the function, you should delete it and instead try to build your logic reactively. It is cheaper to passively wait for some message to trigger a response than it is to actively probe the game world for data to respond to. I get that. Furthermore, solving a design problem reactively also often leads to cleaner and more stable design and implementation. Why haven't I seen this before? This is really good stuff. Let's look at a concrete example. Suppose that you want a script component to send a message 2 seconds after it has been initiated. It should then wait for a certain response message, and after receiving the response, it should send another message 5 seconds later. The non-reactive code for that would look something like this. Got a counter and a state. This is literally how I did the initial tutorial section for the Academy. So we add the delta time to the counter, and then when it exceeds the limit and the status first, then send a message. And then when we get the message response, we go into state 2 from waiting, counter is 0 again, and then we wait for 5 seconds. Yeah, so that makes sense. That's how I did in the Academy. Even in this quite simple case, we get fairly tangled up logic. It's possible to make this look better with the help of coroutines in a module. That's interesting. I also want to read up on that. But let's instead try to make this reactive and use a built-in timing mechanism. So they've got send first and second. So they've got a timer delay for 2 seconds, then call send first. And then in response, we have a timer delay and send second. Where's the coroutine stuff? The only match it is. Okay, so I guess they just haven't written that or something. Manual. Coroutines. Functions execute from beginning to end, and there's no way to stop them midway through. Coroutines allow you to do that, which can be very convenient in some cases. Suppose we want to create a very specific frame-by-frame animation where we move a game object from Y position 0 to some very specific Y positions from frame 1 to frame 5. We could solve that with a counter in the update function and a list of the positions. However, with a coroutine, we get a very clean implementation that is easy to extend and work with. All state is contained within the coroutine itself. When a coroutine yields, it returns control back to the caller, but remembers its execution point, so it can continue from there later on. So the coroutine is a function. So self CO coroutine create sequence. Set the position of our object, and then our status is nil. Oi oi oi, Oblivion enemy music, hell yeah. Good stuff. Create a sequence, so we're saying, yeah, it's the main theme. The coroutine is still not terminated / dead. Use its yielded return value as a new position. I don't quite understand that. What does yield mean? Hey Lilybite. Does someone know why e is equal to 2.79? Why the world is such a random mess? You're talking about the natural number, is it? And I do not know, I'm afraid. Coroutine yield. Suspend the execution of the calling coroutine. Coroutine cannot be a running C function, a meta method, or an iterator. Any arguments to yield or pass as X results to resume. Fudge Lua coroutine. So how? What? I don't even understand what they are really. A yield usually suspends a routine for a time or until another routine is finished. I guess I get that. So is this, I'm trying to think just how simple is this example that they're using. It's 2.71 actually. So they've made this example here, coroutine. So I guess it just instantly jumps to these different things. So this is the coroutine here, and then it just gets called in the update, function. So this would be pointless, kind of. Well, it would take basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 frames together. I guess it's just an example, but it's a bit of a silly one because the object will just jump massively, if I'm not wrong. Creates a coroutine wrap with a body f. F must be a function. Returns the running coroutine or nil when called by the main thing. Well, maybe one day I'll do this. For now, let's just, I'm going to test that the king executes as expected when I leave. Coroutine is the same as subroutine? I don't know, because I don't know what coroutine is or a subroutine, so that just makes it more complicated for me. That's pretty perfect, actually. Nice. Coroutine is like a subroutine, except it runs at the same time instead of called. Okay. Complicated stuff. Do we have sound for like a door open? I think I do. That would be a perfect time to play that. Fate support. No. I'm sure I had something. Like Smith, burn, button, club, coin, death, definitely not death, dialogue, dispel, object, dodge, electric, enemies, edit, errors, gate open, that's what we want. So king, whenever he messes with the door, it'll probably be too quiet for you guys to hear, but it happens. Okay, not certainly sure what subroutine was. That's what you get for googling things. I couldn't hear anything. Depending on your engine though, don't put too much into a coroutine, they're pretty much meant for lightweight stuff. I'm just trying to understand what they are, more or less. Create, is this song from FF6? Let me check. No, this is Shining Force from Sega Genesis. Go procedural or burst? Does that, what? What? Dust. Let's try that again. Should at least be able to see the dust. Might not be able to hear the sound if it's too low. That's okay. Sound effects are on. Yeah, that I think worked. That's cool. Can I interrupt fast travel?
Thank you for being a true.
Thank you for the follow, Eva302. Welcome. Just quickly read about how Lua does coroutines. It's basically a function you can pause and unpause as you need. Yeah, I think that's roughly how I understand it. World map GUI script, right? So you can just message toggle that. The yield breaks out of the coroutine and leaves the routine paused at that spot. So the routine that called it can do what it wants with the return data. Then at another point, you can resume the coroutine and it will continue with the yield left. I think, yeah, okay, I think I get that. So the example was just a bit confusing because basically it made it look like it was going to interpolate between those numbers, but effectively it'll be a 5-frame jump of like a total of 500 pixels. But it was just to illustrate a point, I think. I tried to expect too much from the example. If, yeah, I'm gonna use that. We're gonna say if self checking for dupe, then if we leave, basically traveling away or something. We're basically just gonna set that to be true. Quitting game or warping out before dupe confrontation. That seems fair enough. Okay guys, I'm going to wrap it up there for today. There won't be a stream tomorrow because I will be prepping for a D&D session, so very excited for that. But I should be back on Friday, so if you're around then, I'd love to see you. If you haven't followed already, now's the time to do so. If you're interested in following any of the social media accounts for Fate support, that would be appreciated as well. We're going to raid some indie session. D&D is better than streams, as you all know. Surely you don't mean it's better than my stream. I don't know what you mean, Argus, by indie session. Yag, see you later. Lilybite, see you later. Hope you both have an excellent rest of your day. I'm gonna read someone new that I haven't met before, so hopefully they're nice. Catch you on the other side.